It's a team to the end, to the seat of the age. It's the best podcast all over the place. Too many co-hosts have not body bags. 6 feet under, will you never be found? Step to on your end, don't ride, face down.
But what was the deal with Dr. Pepper 10? Like,
10 is 10 calories. It's just 10 calories. Yeah, I don't know. Because they're going on this sort of kick of like,
So they couldn't figure out the 0 calorie shit first, and they're like, 10's close enough. That's way less already.
10's the closest we can get.
I'm gonna guess that 0, because most people look at 0 calorie shit and they're like, this tastes terrible, and so they probably were like, oh no, like don't look away. I understand it's low calorie, but it's 10.
It's extremely low calorie.
And, you know,
but it's still calorie.
Have you tried 10?
No.
Yeah, I did.
I did.
Do you guys have the Pepsi Nitro or anything like that?
But we don't have 10 in Canada.
That.
Oh, Pepsi Nitro? What's that?
Yeah.
The
It's
Pepsi
a
Nitro.
carbon. They use nitrogen, so it comes out like tap beer. It's awful and tastes flat as soon as you open it.
That sounds horrible.
It's disgusting. It's gross.
Draft cola?
Yes.
Yeah.
That sounds it's almost as bad as
My
Crystal
dad had
Pepsi.
it like my dad had it twice. He seemed to like it, and then the second time he had it, like he took too long to pour it, and it just like went everywhere.
Oh god.
Oh.
Wait,
That's
how do you
so
take
weird.
too long to pour?
Well, because he was doing it, and then it like just fucking started fizzing up, and then it started going everywhere.
He had too much of a head on the Pepsi.
Oh.
Yeah, you got to get the right head amount on the Pepsi, right?
Start talking beer terms on Pepsi.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah,
it's like a Guinness, this Nitro Pepsi, I'm assuming.
That's the worst part.
Have you ever had
Wait, what?
Have you ever listened to Too Many Co-Hosts, the newest episode?
Yeah, like
being
this one right here.
now?
Welcome to Too Many Co-Hosts. I am your co-host, Outside Center, and today we have our co-host, Gypsy.
I gotta say, you completely stumbled over your own name, but
No,
hey,
I didn't. No, I didn't. No,
I'm here for it.
No, I didn't.
No. Anyway, we have our co-host, Riley.
Hi, my name's Riley.
And we have our co-host, Lime.
Yo, I'm making tea and about to pour syrup in it because I'm all out of sugar.
Hell yeah.
What?
We don't
Nice.
have sugar here because this is the new gritty reboot of Too Many Co-Hosts.
Yo, you literally doing the gritty?
Yeah, literally the gritty.
Man, I can't say this is like the new edgy, and then you immediately start doing Will Baby talk. Like what the fuck?
The little gwitty. He did the gwitty. This is the gwittiest podcast.
We gritty.
Attitude, Ewa.
Welcome to the attitude era of Too Many Co-Hosts.
I hate this. I hate
I'm wearing I'm wearing a pink sweater with a teddy bear on it.
Only in the most hardcore.
Only the toughest guys. Well, did you have your bowl of nails this morning?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
I did.
Deep fried
Without
nails,
any-
right?
Rusty.
Rusty.
I like
Only
my nails.
rusty.
Like my nails deep fried.
I like my nails
Yeah.
extra tetanus shot. Like
Oh, and we also have co-host Emma.
Hey.
And our
I
new
hated his
co-host,
name.
we have. Oh, sorry.
This is why
You know, I
she
think you either forget to introduce her or you interrupt her halfway through her introduction every
both.
I
time.
love it. It's the whole
Damn.
thing.
Yeah.
It
does not
It's
exist.
fine.
It's just as iconic as the group outro.
Yeah. Dallas.
yeah, speaking of
Yeah.
which,
The only second
if
thing
you
about
haven't
too many
seen the-
co-hosts is Dallas interrupting women.
yeah. If you haven't seen the Too Many Co-Host group outro compilation, I would highly recommend that. That's
That's
all
true.
of them were played at once.
Watch that. I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It
Or did you say all of them played at once? So it's like a
Yeah.
group
Yeah.
outro of group outros?
It was
Yeah, well,
terrible.
It
Oh, I
starts
love
with
it.
like
Group is
one, and then
outro.
they all sync up at like the
Oh.
3, 2, 1 countdown, and then it plays like all of them.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I like that.
Volume warning though.
And we have our new co-host here. We have Creepers Killers.
Hello.
I forgot to ask, how would you like to be called during the podcast? Do you want to?
About a few weeks ago, I was basically just known as the bartender, so that could work.
True.
All
Okay.
right, bartender.
The
Yeah,
bartender.
cool.
The bartender.
Can't forget the
I like
That's very important.
Yeah, very important.
Hey,
First
so
name
how
is
you
the-
doing, the bartender?
Mr. John Bartender. All
You
right.
gotta pronounce it like in James Bond. My name's Bartender.
Okay.
The
The
bartender.
bartender.
Explain to the audience who you are as the bartender and why you're called that, perhaps.
Well, on a almost weekly basis now, I've been giving Lime drinks at my house, so
Let's go.
True.
Yeah.
It's the
My
reason,
personal bartender.
reason why he's so loud when he talks while drunk.
that's
That
why
means
last
Lime
week
isn't
was
gonna
almost
be
a
so
complete
loud.
like he was just loud a few weeks ago.
I didn't want him to be. I was excited. It was the 1-year anniversary. All right. I had
did-
all the team spirit. You guys had none of it. I was also filled with spirits, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Uh,
that
did you
was
listen
really
back?
Down again?
I don't know
Did
if
you end up
anyone
listening
noticed
back
when
to that
they.
episode?
I don't know if anyone knows when they watched episode 45, but I added a distortion effect on Limelight's voice, and it got more and more effective as time went on.
Oh God.
It's beautiful. I loved it. I watched
That's
it.
horrible.
I skipped ahead every couple minutes to see how bad it got. It was great.
10
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Good watch again.
So in theory, Lime shouldn't get too drunk tonight because the bartender's busy.
Correct. I'm also making tea, but I'm out of sugar, so I'm going to start dumping vanilla extract, maple syrup, and what else I can find into it to sweeten it up.
Oh my god, man.
Do you not have
Yeah,
honey?
Yeah, we're not gonna be too loud this time because I goofed
Yeah.
on Win.
I'm out of honey, so I'm crying.
Oh,
Okay.
so you just left with the vanilla?
Damn.
We're done.
Don't worry, dog. I'll be your honey.
Oh, thanks, man.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
Oh shit,
Oh,
man.
shit.
Shit. Oh.
Love blossoms on
Yo.
the Kitchen co-host podcast.
Flirting live on air? Yo, wait, are we oohing too? Get some furry
So-
fucking.
we are now.
Limelight's bartender. How much does Limelight pay you to serve him?
Now
drink?
remember, you're under contract, so answer this correctly.
How much does he pay? What?
To get
In money.
drinks from you.
At least
You
one
guys are
half.
getting paid?
At least one.
At least one.
Oh,
What?
they're both muted. They're
Don't worry about it.
They're
I was
they're
just
discussing
just
things.
reminding
Yeah,
him that
dude.
he's under contract, you know.
It's like, dude,
Lime's
remember
trying
the
to get
contract.
canceled.
Me when I have a gun to my head for a video. Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
he
they're in the
pays
same room
me.
together.
All
Yeah.
drinks
Like,
are free.
Holding a
of
gun
course.
across.
I do this out of the
Listen,
kindness
if
of my own
Dallas
heart.
can charge double what it makes for those T-shirts, so he makes $10 off of each of them, I can coerce a bartender to give me free
Oh
drinks.
yeah, yeah. He makes double off of all those 2 T-shirts he sold,
All
including
two of
one,
them.
including
He
one
could-
to himself.
my
He could
fucked up.
buy one
All I
T-shirt
made a
with the amount of
mistake.
profits he's made.
Hmm.
Capitalism at its finest.
I bought this T-shirt with the profit I made.
I bought this one T-shirt with the profit I made from the other
And
T-shirt.
because of that
So wait,
purchase,
hang
you
on,
got
did you
$10
make
off that T-shirt
$10?
too.
Yeah.
You made $10 off buying your own T-shirt.
No, I got $10 off.
As in
Oh, okay,
less.
okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
With
Well, yeah,
our
what about the
conversion,
one
by
you-
the way, it's still shit because I still had to pay like $35 in Canadian.
Oof.
Oh,
What
yeah,
about
keep me
the,
in
It
check
is a
what it
good
is for me.
T-shirt, though. It is a good T-shirt.
It's absolutely worth it. It's nice and comfy and soft.
Yeah, can you give a nice view for the camera?
Yes.
Yeah, give it a little
Yeah,
fashion
here we
show
go.
here.
This is how it
Yeah.
looks.
There you
It's
go.
great with a leather jacket. You know, you
Yeah,
can
you
take
have a
this
leather
to any
jacket.
occasion.
I'm a smoker. I'm a toker.
Yeah, you can take this to any location or any bar, and people will see you
Yeah, as
as like,
opposed to
wow,
other T-shirts that you can't take.
You know, it's funny that
this guy.
it's also funny that Lime started referencing that song because the logo is actually based on the Steve Miller Band logo originally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Steve Miller Band first used the death metal font back in the 70s.
That's
Which
pretty cool.
album is this?
Hmm.
That's awesome.
That one.
That one, the one with the
Time to
Joker.
look at Steve Miller Band album covers. Where are we at here?
Yeah, I'm definitely not lying.
Oh,
Yeah, you just gotta believe. Don't look it up. Don't Google. Google only tells you
Don't worry
lies.
about it. Don't worry about it.
While I quickly
he actually
Google
does have it.
Yeah,
Ask
I don't know.
Chat GPT, they'll know.
Well, I
Remember, we were
that.
there in the 70s looking at Steve Miller Band's
Yeah,
first
look at-
concert.
I have a mustache, therefore I'm a hippie.
Let's go, mustaches.
Yeah.
yeah. While I'm googling something, what's everyone's favorite combination of drinks, alcoholic or non-alcoholic?
Well,
Um,
I'm partial to sex on the driveway, so
I'm much more of a rare entry girl.
it's like Sex on the Beach, but like you didn't make it outside of the parking lot.
goddamn right.
So,
Why go to the
Goodness.
beach when you can do it out in public?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Why don't we do it in the road?
My favorite drink, I like the classic rum and coke, but recently I tried something called the shave and a haircut,
Dun, 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 dun.
and it consists of a Guinness, Pepsi, and spiced rum.
That sounds horrific.
It sounded horrific at first, but I tried it and it was actually really good.
Like,
You know, it probably tastes like that Pepsi draft or whatever you call it.
Mm,
Oh,
a
yeah,
nitro
I'm gonna be
Pepsi.
real.
Yeah, you
I'm
know
gonna be
what?
real with you, Dallas. After all the stuff you've tried on the show, I would never take your opinion on
I
like
watched
what
you eat
tastes
the
good or
banana
not.
You know what?
with
I'm
peanut butter
gonna
and a
Keep
hot
right
dog bun.
down it.
next episode. I'm gonna bring a can of Guinness. I'm gonna mix it with Pepsi and spiced rum. So
You go for it,
A
brother.
drinking episode next week. Foreshadowing. Let's go.
Ooh. Not next week though. I'll be in Vancouver.
Yeah, not next week. I'm
It's
Oh,
not
away.
good.
foreshadowing if you just like plan something out.
I could do it in May because then the liquor store
Hey
will
guys,
actually be
next
open here
episode
again.
I'm gonna go and kill Gypsy. This is
Nice.
full
Foreshadowing.
foreshadowing though. This is
Our
foreshadowing.
relationship just started blossoming.
Be aware. I am foreshadowing.
How
Gypsy's
Shakespearean
murder.
of you.
Actually, we do film a podcast on my birthday, so we could get drunk on my birthday.
Ooh.
I
I'm
thought you were about
down.
to
I'm
say
here
we
for
could
that.
kill Gypsy on my birthday.
True.
We could also kill Gypsy on my birthday.
Yeah, that works. We can kill him and
Let's
then
just
celebrate by
crucify
drinking.
Gypsy in every other episode to make sure we hit everybody's birthday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let
Wait,
me
what
see
day
if
is my
my
birthday this
is.
year?
Well,
Gypsy's
it's on
like,
a
let me see
Sunday,
if I
pretty
can
much.
fit that in my schedule here.
Yeah, after dying, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, son of a bitch, my birthday is on a Sunday.
Oh wow.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Well,
let's
Wow.
go. Birthday podcast.
you know, we can kill
Mine's
you
on a
then.
Friday this year, like a lame person.
Boo, you suck.
What's my
Yeah.
birthday
We'll
on?
let you live till then.
Hold on.
Thanks.
We'll kill you during that podcast.
I'm just gonna quickly.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone
mine's on a
gets killed.
Saturday.
Everyone
Mine's on
gets
a
killed on their
Tuesday.
Sunday
Sucks to
birthday.
suck.
Sunday, Bloody Sunday.
All right, starting with Emma. Unfortunately, she has to die first because it's a Sunday birthday. Then
Yay!
I'll probably die
Oh,
next. 'Cause I
wait.
don't think there's
Yeah.
anyone with a birthday in between ours.
Yeah,
At least on a Sunday.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
that's the
Oh,
day
that's
of
just
God.
us assuming.
Yeah.
That's God's day. So
Now
he'd be,
back
he'd
to,
be waiting for you.
That means I'm returning you to God.
Damn.
Look, this is the attitude era, right? We gotta start threatening
Yeah.
people's lives.
Yeah, we need
We're
more.
gonna
Yeah.
get them godded.
Start making some bomb threats.
That's how wrestling works, right? You just
Let's
threaten.
how since Riley, you've been here. This will be our first time in the Attitude Era of Too Many Co-hosts. So tell us
Yeah.
how tough are you?
Really tough. I definitely don't suck my thumb when I go to sweep, and I don't have a I don't have a binky anymore. I got rid of that shit.
That's
Yeah, that's you know there are many phases in a man's life, and I think he really toughens up when the man gets rid of his binky,
Mm.
lets go of his baba, you know.
Mhm.
And I'm in that post baba era.
Mm. Bubba was my first word. Did you know that?
Mine was ball,
Oh,
so we're kind of close there.
course
We're
yours would
like
be
one
ball.
syllable off. Yeah, you
Mine was
know it.
cringe.
Cringe.
All right, tell us your.
It wasn't
first
even a word. You were just kind of like, ugh.
word.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it's just a built-in natural response to all the hating.
Yeah.
All right, tell us your first word since you're so
I don't even
cool.
remember.
My first words were no.
Mm.
No.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's the
I
one
went to a
you don't know
Catholic
now?
school.
To watch the parade? No. Fuck you. We're watching it anyway. And that's how my first conversation went.
Awesome.
The parade he went to, the Black Parade.
Goddamn right.
Insert G note here.
When I was a
When
young
I
boy,
was a
my
young
first
boy,
word
my
was no.
father took
Because
me
I
into
didn't want
the
to
city.
see the Black Parade.
He
Wait,
said,
what?
"Let's put a smile on your face."
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you know that there's definitely nothing more hinged than doing Joker impressions.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Every time
Um,
Dallas starts the Joker impression, I can just see him slowly dyeing his hair a different color, donning like a purple jacket.
It's like the meme of the person putting on the clown makeup as like they're explaining a crazier and crazier thing. It's him putting on the Joker makeup.
Yeah,
Can you
how many
reenact
weird
that
men?
meme for us, please?
Yeah, I'll do it next
Yeah.
episode.
Thanks.
Emma, how many
Well,
We got
weird
a
men
lot going
have
on
you
next
heard
episode.
Yeah,
do a
there's a lot
Joker
going
impression?
on. What was
This
How
is the
many
setup
weird men?
episode.
okay?
Yeah,
For
how many weird men have you heard do a Joker impression?
okay,
One.
so for
His
the
name is
one?
Alice.
Okay, congratulations, Dallas. You're here first.
okay, what was the first?
Yay!
Good job, Dallas. We always knew you
I'm-
could come first in something.
I'm looking at the
I've heard-
template of the meme where
I've
the
heard
guy
more than one for sure.
where the guy puts on the clown makeup one at a time. The first one he does is just a complete white face. So I think I got that done already. So
Yeah, you just skip that one.
yeah,
Yeah, you're
I'm not
pretty
gonna lie,
tasty.
you
I-
look a bit more
I think that's gonna
colourful
be
than I
really
do.
weird when I show
That's
up next
true.
episode. It's just a white, just like pure
Yeah.
white on my face.
Pure white face.
Just every
Hello.
episode is slightly
And
different.
then it'll make sense when I have the eyes and mouth in the next episode, and then the last one is the hair. Oh no, the last one is the nose, the clown nose. But I don't know what's equivalent to the Joker for a clown nose, like a
Your
cigarette.
cane.
Let's guys, let's say like a cigarette or something.
Just cigarette
Uh,
burn.
No,
The
no, he has
highlight.
like
Oh, yeah, highlight already goes on.
he wears like a funny hat sometimes.
You've got to put
Okay,
the scars on. That's how you do it.
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
no.
The
scars.
scars
Yeah,
have
has
to
to
be
be scars.
loud.
Oh
issue
yeah,
is,
let's put a
which
smile
version
on your
of the
face.
Joker are you dressing up as? I mean,
Whichever
I was
one is
thinking
the
of
most
the
silly.
Caesar Romero from the 1960s.
I was thinking of the Joaquin Phoenix one, the one that everyone dresses as.
yeah,
Yeah, I was
well,
gonna
he has a red nose.
Yeah,
Does
he
he?
does.
Oh,
Yes.
he does. Yeah.
Okay.
Looking at a picture of him.
Yeah.
Well,
Looking at a police mugshot of him.
He's got like the most clown face, so
Two-
this works the best.
Yeah.
Two cannibals were eating a clown. One cannibal says to the other, "Does this food taste funny to you?"
Can we get a laugh track so I don't have to laugh at that?
Yeah, and insert the Scooby Doo laugh track, please.
Thank you.
Except he inserts the wrong sound effect and it's the Scooby Doo run sound instead.
Yep.
I support it.
So let's move on over to our next topic here. So the website I got here is the random band / artist generator.
Okay.
And so for each band I randomly generate, we're all going to talk about our favorite song from that band. I think
Okay.
that's slightly interesting.
Yeah.
Might be something slightly interesting. We can all have a different opinion about this band and
Yeah.
stuff.
You know, it'd be really
I'm
funny is if the first
All right.
band is like, oh wow, it's Outsider Radio.
I think their music sucks. Anyway, but yeah, here we go. I'm gonna click the rerun button, and so the first one we have here is Bryson Tiller. Anyone got
Bryson
it?
Tiller. I don't know who the fuck it is.
Bryson Tiller. Does it give like a genre or something?
No, but
Or do we have to kind of assume based on the name?
I think it gives. Oh yeah, it gives their website to like their Spotify and stuff.
Is an American singer songwriter.
Wait,
and
no,
rapper.
these are actual bands.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are real people. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought you were coming up with. Yeah, I thought it was like
So
a
he's-
fake discography that we were trying to review or
Yes,
something.
16
This
million
person's
monthly.
apparently a rapper.
Yeah, it's a rapper. 16 million monthly listeners.
What did you say their name was?
Bryson Tiller.
Bryson Tiller.
Yeah.
Bryson Tiller.
Yeah, it's mostly trap, I think.
I've never heard of
Yeah, I'm
this
gonna be
person's
real.
name or
Not a
any of
big
these
trap fan.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'm looking at his
Hip-hop
top 10
can-
songs right
All
now.
right, this was a bad start. Let's rerun this.
Okay.
So wait,
Run it
no.
back.
I asked Chat GPT what they thought of it.
Oh, of course, of course.
Okay.
This isn't very helpful. Actually, forget it. Don't just cut that out.
All right, let's move on.
I was gonna read it, and then I realized, oh, this isn't actually entertaining at all. He's just giving me a Wikipedia article, essentially.
All right, let's move on to our next artist here. We got. Oh my god, no fucking way. We got Green Day.
Okay.
Oh boy.
As Green Day is my favorite band, I will start.
Okay.
Ace.
My favorite song like changes now and again, but the song I
Mhm.
can always go back to is like this is a song I love no matter when it is. Holiday off of the American Idiot album.
Banger.
Yeah, you know
That
what? I
song
like that one too.
fucks. That album fucks. That's the only fucking album I played pretty much all through grade 8.
Yeah.
American Idiot. That shit fucking slaps hard. I think Jesus of Suburbia is probably my personal favorite, but
That's a good one too.
Mhm.
yeah,
I can't
I-
pick a song off that album. Like,
I know they're all
I
so
feel
good.
like that was the whole album that brought them to the popularity that they ended up becoming, because there was a whole bunch of emo kids that were looking for something that wasn't quite like, oh no, everyone hates me. It was, I hate everyone.
Yeah,
And so
Yeah.
it was like right time, right place.
and it was
And
very
even though-
pointed.
Yeah, like they had a serious, solid career before that, but then it's like, whoa,
hmm
boom.
Yeah, I like
Amen.
the what's it called, On Holiday or
Yeah, Holiday's a good
That's
one.
it's called Holiday.
Into
Wait.
Boulevard of Broken Dreams too. Come on.
And the transitioning of every
Mhm.
song on that
Yep.
album.
My favorite song, "Don't Want to Be an American Idiot."
I'm gonna be real. Basket Case by them
Well,
has always been
yeah.
a banger for me.
I was
Their old stuff also fucks hard.
yeah, a mix between Holiday or Basket Case, but I think I'm leaning more towards Holiday.
Ooh, you know what? Hold on, let me pull them up here real quick.
What's Her
Green
Name
Day.
is also another real good one from American Idiot as a single. Like that song
Yeah.
is kind of underrated in my opinion.
Okay, what we got
Mhm.
here? One I've been kind of fucking with a lot more recently. They had their
One I
Was
fuck
it-
with.
one I fuck with. They had their like what was
This
it? It
song
was
I
a
fuck to all the time.
Goddamn right.
Damn right.
Well,
It's up there with Seabat.
was it this album? I gotta find it. They were releasing a bunch of stuff because it was like an anniversary thing. So it was Prosthetic Head off of Nimrod was like like the
Oh.
recent one I've been fucking with a lot.
Okay. That's a long one. That's an old one.
I'm
I mean.
also a fan of Good Riddance.
That's a
Yeah.
classic.
Yeah.
Like, if you haven't listened to that at some sort of graduation or like going away party, what are you even doing with your life?
It was definitely one of those songs that was overplayed, but it definitely has such a special spot in my heart.
It's
Like,
That was one
it's
of those-
fun to
I don't know,
sing
it's
with
still a
friends.
great song despite how much it's been like
Yeah.
completely played to death.
Yeah, that's true. It's fun to
Plus-
it's fun to sing in parties with your friends.
Yeah,
with the
absolutely.
boys.
Honestly, that's kind
Yeah.
of the same thing with Wake Me Up
Oddly-
When September Ends.
oddly
Like it's a
enough-
good
Yeah.
song, but like fuck is it
Yeah.
ever
Okay, here's the funny thing.
Yeah.
The version of what was it called? Time of Your Life.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The,
Good
the
Riddance.
version.
In
Oh yeah,
France,
yeah.
it's Time of Your Life.
Jeez, here I go again.
No.
Damn,
It's
Alex.
just it's Good Riddance, and then in parentheses it says Time of Your Life.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. My favorite
I
version of
performed
that.
that for a school contest one time.
Ooh,
No shit.
Yeah.
That's
The
cool.
video, we need to say it.
my favorite cover.
I was like 7, so I hope there's no video of it because it was awful.
That's,
Even
yeah,
better.
that's so true.
No,
Here's the thing. I feel bad for like kids today who like their parents film everything they do and post it immediately on
Yeah.
TikTok and stuff. I feel so
Yeah.
bad for them. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like they're gonna look back to it and cringe to all the videos that were recorded by their parents.
Mm.
Them like, man, I'm so glad my
Plus,
mom didn't do that.
Plus, like I feel like I look back on the things that weren't recorded like more fondly because there's no literal physical evidence that like this is exactly how it happened. It's more like this is how it happened in my head. This is how my child brain remembered it happening, and it went fucking great because I fucking killed it in that drama performance or whatever.
Mhm.
Oh,
But
yeah.
my parents didn't record it, and if they actually recorded it and I watched it back, I probably would have been like, "Holy shit,
You
I
suck.
suck.
Yeah,
This is awful." Like
absolutely.
I think that's a big part of it too.
I agree
Yeah.
for sure.
True.
Yeah, I'm finding like a lot of people aren't in the moment anymore because they're
Yeah.
so, oh my god, I have to capture it. So like I'm making a
Or
conscious
just let it
effort
slip.
now.
His palms are sweating. Sorry.
But yeah,
Um,
I make a conscious effort now when I go to gigs that like I'll take a few photos just so I have a memory that I can share later, but I don't take videos anymore.
Yeah.
I like get my photos, phones down, focus.
No, I get you.
The
mhm.
last concert
That's
I went to, I recorded I didn't record any full songs. I recorded from each because there's 4 different artists playing. So I grabbed one song and recorded just the chorus of just like the one single chorus
that's
of
what
like
I
4 different
usually do
artists.
too.
Yeah.
But anyway, like Game Grumps did a cover of Good Riddance, and that one's my favorite
Did they
cover.
really?
Yeah, and it's
I
actually
need
really
to
I
good.
hear
love
it.
Game
I,
Grumps.
As
I
Ninja Sex Party
no, as
or
Game
Star
Grumps.
Bomb or if that's Game Grumps. Okay.
They did
What
a
the
video where
fuck?
they this was like 10 years ago probably, where they
Why the fuck have I never heard of this then?
Yeah,
I'm
what?
googling it.
but this I actually like based I referenced the harmony from, because like the harmony is pretty good.
It was when like this is post JonTron though,
Yeah,
right? Like
this is
it is like
post
almost everything's
almost
post
all of it
now.
is. Yeah, I know, but
post
It was like
Pontron,
there for
but
what,
like
1 year?
early years of
yeah.
band. I think the context was they're getting rid of their couch, and so they were saying good riddance to that couch that they were using for the longest time.
What the fuck?
But yeah, that song, but that
Man,
version is what I reference to when I sing
okay.
Green Day.
Yeah, here it says couch riddance. Couch of your life.
Oh,
Game
Couch
Grumps
of Your Life.
full
Beautiful.
version.
I remember they did like a video one year. It might have been April Fools or something where it was like our house in the middle of
Oh
our
yeah,
house in the middle of our house in the
our
middle of our
house
house.
in the
Yeah.
middle of our house. And it's just like
Our
that for 10
house.
minutes.
And they like it kept like changing the notes too as if it was going with the song too. Our house.
But yeah, that's I think that's pretty much all from Green Day. Let's move on over to our next music artist.
Since we
should have been a
started
tier
talking
list
about
episode.
great
It
Game
should have been a
Grumps.
tier list episode.
True.
Here we
You
go.
can't bring up Green Day without bringing up the Game Grumps
We
era, right?
got
It's inseparable.
Yeah.
our next artist. We got Megan Trainor.
I
I
don't
am
hate
not
her.
all about it.
I don't hate
I-
her, but I don't love her. There's some songs
Yeah.
I can fuck with, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to like add them to my Spotify list or like.
You know, like the term dad rock. She makes mom pop.
Yes,
Yeah.
Agreed.
and especially when
That's
she's using mom
good.
Thank
now.
you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
That actually
Um,
is really good.
I mean, I do like all about that bass, but otherwise, I haven't really it's
It's catchy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's music I don't think twice about. That's my opinion
I
on it.
don't
Good
think it's
production.
bad. I
Not
just
my type.
yeah.
Not
Yeah.
my flavor.
She tries to go for the whole body positivity thing, but the problem is I find her too normal.
Mm.
If that makes sense.
I've
So if I'm
I've
gonna
actually
listen,
heard that.
yeah, like she's much skinnier than I am. So if I'm gonna listen to something about body positivity, I'm gonna go listen to Lizzo instead
And she could play the flute.
True.
Take that, Megan.
Oh,
while
Absolutely.
dancing.
Yes. While
True. That's
twerking.
very true. And she can get the entire fucking like conservative movement of the US angry at her for doing so. So
Exactly, it's
For just
fantastic.
it's
existing.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
yeah. I had to
Yeah.
listen to people bitch about that flute because I was in Texas when this happened. So I
Oh
had to listen to
no.
people bitch about that fucking flute for weeks.
Like,
So
why?
I must
Why
have,
is
I
that?
must have missed whatever that was. What the fuck is the problem with the flute now?
She was in Washington D.C. for something, I think, at the White House, or like something to do with the White House, and she had the opportunity to play a glass flute that was previously owned by President James Madison.
Mhm.
Oh.
But James Madison did not know how to play the flute, never played the flute. And in fact, if anything, that flute was just a mantelpiece. Like, it was never touched.
Yeah.
So if she was probably the first person to even think about playing that flute in like over 300, or not in the 300, like however many fucking 100 years, not 300, Jesus, whatever. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Probably like 250.
At least 10 years.
Yeah, at least
I
10
think
years.
10 is probably
At
like
least
the
one,
safer.
like
I
being
think so.
generous.
At least before
Yeah.
Bush.
Well, I want to
Yeah.
say, I want to say about 200, 250, right? Because it's like,
I
it
can't
has to be
remember.
before the 1800s because that's Civil War. 1776 is when the fucking,
Well,
when
when
we got our
was James
independence.
Madison president?
There we go.
Well, he was
He was the
he
fourth.
was like the third,
Fourth.
right? Fourth.
Yeah.
Okay.
1751. So yeah, it was
Yeah, that's right.
250.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give or
You're
take.
not far off.
Anyway, fucking, you
Oh
can
wait, no,
tell
his
we know how much
presidential term was
shit about.
1800. 1809. Sorry.
Yeah.
1809.
Well, 200 then.
Well, does anyone have
200.
a
You can tell we really care about Meghan Trainor, though. We're talking about U.S.
yeah?
presidents.
Well, does
Yeah.
anyone have a
Yeah.
favorite Megan Trainor song before we move on to
Nope.
the? Okay, cool. Let's move on.
Good talk.
Our next artist, we have. Ooh, this might be interesting. We have Cream.
Ooh.
There's only one
Ooh.
song I know from Cream.
I know a few of them, and I quite like Cream for what I know, but Eric Clapton can suck my dick.
I've never heard of these people, so
Sunshine of Your
I
Love.
know, is it?
I've not either.
Sunshine of Your Love is pretty fucking hype.
That's
I
about the
mean,
I
only
only know
song
that
I
I only know that song
with.
because of it was on Guitar Hero 3.
Guitar Hero, fuck yeah.
some of the,
Really?
Yeah.
some of the songs fuck, but I hate Eric
I also
Clapton.
somehow
He sucks.
went into like Wikipedia lore on Cream. It was like
Yeah.
because it was like the first ever like super band where it has like a bunch of
Yeah.
popular musicians from other bands combined into one band. They were the first to do it.
Yeah.
Well,
One of.
I mean,
One of
the Rat Pack,
one
really.
of well known.
The Rat Pack was sort of a loose association of musicians, though, more than anything, right?
Mhm.
I mean,
Like they didn't
I mean,
release anything as the Rat Pack, right?
Yeah, I
think
suppose.
so.
Like,
Hmm.
yeah,
They just
just
hung.
live show
Yeah.
shit.
But
Yeah.
yes, Sunshine of Your Love is the only song I know, so therefore I'm gonna say that's my favorite.
I like their version of Crossroads.
Mm.
That's pretty much it, though. I mean, yeah.
Meet me at
Crossroads,
Crossroads.
take me home.
That's the one. You got it. Yep.
Definitely that one.
I
Yeah.
cream.
Yeah. Okay.
They're
cool.
name dropping themselves in their own chorus. This song is performed by Cream, guitar player Eric Clapton.
Drummer Ginger Baker.
Also,
Ginger
I'm in
Baker.
this.
Bassist Jack Bruce.
Okay, I'm gonna.
And we all
Jack
sing.
Bruce.
Or Jack. I say Jack.
I'm gonna
The
screenshot this.
bassist
when I
Jack
put it.
Bruce.
Oh, it's actually funnier if he says it wrong, G.
Jake Bruce.
I'm gonna send this picture here.
They
Of
do
the
shout outs,
website.
but they don't get each other's names
At the
right.
website, I'm
Aaron Clapton.
here's the
Aaron
website I'm
Clapper.
using, and look at the ads that's like running around. It's all Boots.
Have you been looking at Boots, Dallas?
I don't know. Oh, we did make a Boots like bet at some episode where I
Boots and pants and
I
boots
bought-
and pants and boots.
I quote unquote bought a pair of women's boots as a bit. And I guess now I'm getting on
What?
Boots. Like
Dude, a
ads.
guy buying women's boots, dude?
But I thought this was the Attitude Era, not this year.
Wow.
Damn.
I'm kidding.
Maybe the attitude is that we're actually losing the attitude because
Yeah.
we've got two people here
More
that are
like
like,
didn't know this
look
was
at us. Woo.
Didn't know this was the
Look
woke
at
era.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
Attitude
don't-
era means woke era.
you know what?
Apparently.
Limonized love, it does not need to be brought into this yet again.
All right.
Yeah, listen, man. This is the attitude era, all right?
Are you giving me attitude? Is that the issue?
Yeah. Yeah, we're about to fucking step up.
We're about to
Yeah.
fuck end of sentence. First ever R-rated podcast episode. Let's go.
Let's have some
Yeah.
sex in the driveways.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, and with that, let's move on. Wait, did anyone else say
Okay,
what
new
their
artist.
favorite Cream
Yeah, let's just-
song is?
I think we're all good on
I-
Cream.
All right,
Yeah, I
cool.
think we all agreed.
That's enough cream for me.
Please, no more. I'll just take some sugar, please.
Yeah, I prefer
I
milk.
wish I had sugar right now.
How's your tea tasting there, Lime?
Well, I
Ooh.
actually put like almost a half cup of vanilla extract into it because I forgot mine doesn't have the little nozzle that lets it drip out. So I just ended up dumping half a jar into it on accident. But it's not bad.
Nice.
Don't tell me you put a lot of that into our pitcher.
You're telling
It's
that
fine.
really right in front of your bartender.
Yeah, you
It's
know,
Holy shit.
fine.
fucking up
the next
the
band
drink.
Sad life.
next band that dropped in here. This might be interesting for us, but here's the next band. We got Led Zeppelin.
Ooh,
Oof. Oh,
that's a heavy hitter.
I have some thoughts on Led Zeppelin.
I
Oh,
know you
open it up,
do.
buttercup.
Cause I grew up listening to a lot of fucking classic rock
Yes.
and shit. As like my dad is fucking old, so that's what he grew up listening to. I grew up listening to his shit.
That was stuff my grandma listened to.
Yeah, and like I love it. I play guitar. One of the reasons I play guitar is because of Jimmy Page.
Mhm.
Totally. Like, and when I was a teenager, he was a fucking icon. And then I found out they're all fucking weird pedophile creepers.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And I've had to wrestle with that in my brain as someone who still loves the music and everything. I'm like, fuck, I can't ignore the fact that this shit made me want to be a musician. But at the same time, these people are fucking freaks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you
So-
gotta try and separate the art from the artist.
Yeah,
little bit.
and it's really
It's real
fucked.
fucking hard.
I think it's equivalent to watching Hitler's painting.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I don't think so. See, because
I
Led
see where
Zeppelin
Dallas is
still
going with it.
Led Zeppelin has at least some interesting artistic merit and actually influenced people in music, whereas Hitler just did the same shit as an artist, and that's for why he was never successful.
You know what
And
that
that's
reminds me of?
why everything happened.
Well,
Hmm
consider this: if Led Zeppelin never failed to make music, do you think they would have been the next Hitlers?
No, I don't think so. I really don't
Dallas.
think so.
Wow.
Yeah,
Like they were just a
sorry?
bunch of nerds reading fucking Lord of the Rings before they were in Led Zeppelin. And then they got the opportunity to make music about that and created heavy metal as an accident. So
They probably
but-
would have just gone lol okay and gone to smoke some weed out the back instead.
yeah. In fact, Jimmy Page and John Paul Jones, the bassist of Led Zeppelin, both played on Jeff Beck's debut album too. So like they were session musicians long before Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, they were
So-
safe.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Rock and roll.
creepy people,
That's my
though.
favorite song for them.
Oh yeah, nice.
Rock and
I would
roll.
choose-
Yeah. That's what.
I would
Wait,
choose
that's
the
what it's
Midnight
called,
Song.
right?
Yeah, it's that's just a really
Okay.
funny transition. It's like, yeah, rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, I would choose Immigrant Song.
That's a banger.
I
Um,
actually don't have a
Oh,
favorite.
actually, you know what? That's
I
actually really good.
Never really listened to them.
I forgot about Immigrant Song. I'll choose that as my favorite.
Come from the land of the ice and snow.
I was
Recently, I've been really into 10 Years Gone by them. That's that's an underrated one. That one's really good though.
I was debating on that or Kashmir
Kashmir is also fantastic.
or Dazed and Confused is pretty good too.
Yeah. What I appreciate about a lot of their music too, from a guitarist perspective is that they experimented in a lot of different tunings and like
Mhm.
changed it up a lot. It wasn't all just the same shit every song.
Yeah.
Like you can always expect something weird and new in every Led Zeppelin song.
Which is definitely gonna encourage you to try new things.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
exactly.
that's what they did with women too.
Damn it, Dallas!
Yeah, can I talk about since creepy artists since you were talking about the Led Zeppelin shit earlier?
Yeah, go for it.
The one that fucks with me is the Red Hot Chili Peppers because I went to go see them live, right? And it's like that's
Mhm.
that's cool. I did very much enjoy the experience. But dude, the Anthony he like slept with a 14-year-old when he was like in his 20s.
Oh
Oh my
god.
god.
Oh my
And
god.
like that because I was looking into it and it's like she tells him afterwards, right? And so
Mhm.
it's like, okay, maybe you could play like, oh, because like he didn't know at the time. But then in his like book, he's like, okay, she told me this, and so then we had sex one more time. It's like, what the,
Oh,
Oh,
which
He
is
was
like,
like,
said
"Oh,
that
I've
in his
already done
book?
it."
bro,
yeah,
cancel.
it's like some autobiography shit. Like, he
this
was
just
like
Already
proves that
done
recounting
it.
no
his
Why
one
dream.
not?
no one reads books. This is a fucking problem.
Yeah, I don't. So like that kind of like put me off of wanting to see them again. Like, I
Yeah.
was like,
I
I don't
I
know
ha-
about this. Like,
I have
I do
always
accept creepy
said,
art from artists, but like, I
yeah.
don't know if I want to support the actual like, dude.
When they're still like around making a fuck ton of money off of the music, that's when I feel like
Yeah,
really weird about it.
Mhm.
Like Michael
yeah,
Jackson too. It's like I like a lot of his songs, but after I found out that he was like a fucking serial, like a
yeah.
terrible. I'm just
Can't
gonna
go
leave
to
it at terrible
Neverland. It'll be
person.
fun, they said.
Yeah, yeah.
Here,
After all that shit,
don't
I'm
mind
like,
me
oh
paying your
god.
parents so that you can hang out with me. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird. But it's like, okay, at least he's dead.
Yeah.
Rip.
True.
I feel like it matters too. Like if some people are at least like not like because obviously there's a lot of creepy motherfuckers from like the 70s and 80s.
hmm
But like it's one thing if they're like like I wouldn't do that today sort of deal whatever. Like because there's a couple people
Yeah,
that are kind of like that. It's like at least I can kind of like I don't like not forgive it, but at least I can kind of be like you know what I mean?
yeah,
To be
Whereas
fair,
other
yeah,
people are like yeah totally I did that yeah fuck yeah. It's like what okay no
I liked
yeah.
now that we're moving on to Michael Jackson. I liked the music that he played mostly because of the instrumentals and the other
Mhm.
people that performed the music.
Yeah, that's another
The
big part of it
drummer,
too.
he's super tight and super
Yeah,
cool.
do you know who
I
else
can't
was
remember
super?
his name.
No, I'm just
Oh
kidding.
god. Canceled.
Jesus
Canceled right here.
fucking Christ.
Cancel this man.
Oh,
All right, moving on.
Christ.
I hate it here
Leave
sometimes.
that in the episode. Leave
Attitude era.
too many
Attitude
co-hosts.
era.
Hates women.
All
Oh,
right.
I don't hate
Attitude
women.
Era
That's
is
not
just
true.
this podcast
Michael
being
Jackson went after little boy.
set on fire.
Does anyone know the Highly Suspect?
Yeah, they're great. They're fucking awesome. I saw them live.
Ooh,
Highly
okay.
suspect. Didn't we just talk about people that were highly
My
suspect?
name is Human.
We've been talking about a bunch of highly suspect people.
That song called Lydia, where he's like, I can't fucking breathe. That's all I know.
I've never heard of them, but they look like I might enjoy them.
Yeah, they look
They're good.
What type of
They're at least the albums. I haven't listened to them in a while. I thought at one point they kind of went towards a rap rock thing, and that was I wasn't as big into.
Mhm.
But their first 2, 3 maybe albums, for sure, I'm like they fuck hard,
what type? So they're like what, like a rock
like
group?
hard rock kind of stuff. They're a
Ooh,
trio, so
it
like
sounds
guitar, bass, and
familiar.
drums.
They probably
That's cool.
were they popular enough to like play on the radio at all?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Okay, I
yeah.
may have
They
heard of
have
them then.
four studio albums. So.
Okay,
Okay,
maybe I'll take a
Nice.
listen to them.
they're pretty good. They're pretty good.
Nice.
And they have
I like.
twin brothers in
Well,
them.
considering you're
in it.
the only person to listen,
Yeah, I forgot about that.
considering you're the only person who's heard of them, I will move on to the next band here. Nicki Minaj. All right.
Nicki
Oh yeah, baby.
Minaj.
Tell me
I have a
your
lot to
Um,
unpack.
Go for
so
it.
I think this might not be fair to count it, but she does a really good feature on "Bottoms Up" by Drake. Trey Songs.
Yeah,
She has a really
that's
really good
fine.
feature in that. So yeah.
I
Yeah,
liked
that,
Turn Me On. where again it was she was a feature for I think David Guetta's song.
Yeah.
I like that one because she like sings for most of it.
All right, let's hear the.
She's a really good
next
singer.
Mhm.
I don't know about the rapping, but
My, he's a hell of a guy.
She's one of
I
those people for me.
that's an actual
Yeah.
lyric.
Not interrupt women. No.
No,
Every fucking
it's his
time.
thing.
So
He's gonna do it. I really like her, but I go through stages. I
Like
think
grief.
she's kinda. I feel like she's much better as a feature artist rather than herself.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not like she's great at what she does. She's just sometimes she makes me hate myself for how much I know her songs off by heart.
Okay. Okay.
It's
That's
okay.
where we're going
She's
with
like a
that.
guilty pleasure type of
Pretty
thing.
much.
That's how I feel about Nickelback. So
Yes.
it's like I could sing.
I
I
practically
could sing it like a whole fucking album or two of theirs, like front to back. If it was like playing right now, I could just fucking scream along to all the lyrics.
Can I mention one
And
song I think
I'll be
people
right
sleep
back.
on
I
when it
gotta
comes
show
to
you something.
Nickelback?
I'll be right back. It
Okay.
reminded me of
Oh.
something. But you guys
One song I think people sleep on Nickelback is "Saving Me."
Saving Me.
Yeah,
What is
it's
that?
prison gates won't open up for me. Yeah.
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
A lot of bad rap, but like they've got good music, but like
Yeah, that one was
boy, is it
on.
fun to shit on them.
Yeah,
That one was
that's
on
their
All the
main
Right
album.
Reasons. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was one. That was the one I listened to all the fucking time. That one was.
Yeah, there's
That one
there's
was
like
with
fucking a bunch
Photograph
of
and
bangers on there.
Rockstar.
Guess what, Riley?
Yeah. What?
I found my diploma.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You were
Meanwhile,
looking for that.
Hell yeah. Diploma
buddies.
buddies. Let's go.
All right, where am I gonna go study? What am I doing?
It was in
I want to be a
Edmonton
diploma buddy.
the
What are
whole
you
time.
talking about? It was in Edmonton. Oh wait, I thought you were talking about fucking Reyes was in Edmonton. Like he's
No.
a fucking liar.
No, my diploma was in Edmonton the whole
It's
time.
like she's like, where can I go to get one of these? And you're like, well, first you have to go to a different
sorry,
province.
I was not listening.
My diploma in a McDonald's parking lot.
Yeah, you could probably get one.
Yeah, you can probably just it's not super you know, expensive.
Look, no one's ever told you
Not to
before,
worry.
but diploma paper is really good for rolling up for weed.
It is.
It just hits different.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
It
let's
definitely
move.
would.
Yeah, 2 years of my life, or even 4 years, depending. Just it hits different.
All right, moving on to the next artist. We got U2.
You remember that time that
I
they
know
did
exactly
the
where you're
thing?
going.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I
just
don't.
remember.
I
I
don't
just love all you got to say is you remember that time, and I know exactly. Everyone knows what the fuck you're talking about. There's the
What?
Because it's
iTunes
like-
thing where they gave everyone a free album, like shoved it on everyone's fucking
Yeah,
thing.
you had no choice.
Oh.
It was just like, oh,
Yeah.
I updated my phone.
You're-
Oh shit!
You're going to
Okay, I
have
get
this
it, yes.
U2 album now.
And it's still there.
Oh, I
shit you
deleted
not.
mine.
I don't
I
like
don't think I've
U2.
ever listened to a U2 song.
They're the band that goes
And they're Irish.
over and over again. Yeah, and they're
Well-
Irish, and then the local vocalist is like,
I just like how you cut out for me. Just
Yeah.
This thing.
and then it's just fucking nothing.
Dude, the only thing I think of when I hear U2 is immediately I think U2 and Blondie.
Blondie.
Music still on MTV.
on
You know
MTV.
the song 1985
yeah,
by
yeah, Bowling for
Bowling
Soup.
for
There's-
Soup.
yeah,
Well,
Bowling for
that's a
Soup.
band that fucks hard.
Never mind. It's gone. I think
Oh,
it doesn't seem
I
to
did
be
it.
there.
How you
Good.
found it? You
I have to be
deleted it.
honest. There's a song I like, but I don't even know if it's by U2 or not. Like I didn't
Oh.
even take a time. I don't even didn't even take time to research it at all. Like it's a good song,
I-
but I
Did we
never.
ever research
I
anything
can-
here?
Well, do you know the
I've been
name of
researching
the
every
song?
band that comes up because I haven't heard of half of
It's
them.
the one that goes.
I can.
It's when it goes.
I don't think that's YouTube, but I could be wrong.
Okay. I thought
Music
that was
artists
YouTube
when
for
they
the longest
communicate.
time.
It's the song that goes. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
But no,
kick,
I
no,
from
no.
in all honestly though, I think U2 has like maybe 2 or 3 songs that I'll tolerate, and then the rest I'm just like changing the fucking station. It's like, and it's the worst thing too because like most of the time, like if I were to look up just a lyric sheet, I'd be like, yeah, I can fuck with this. These guys, they got some decent ideas. They seem like cool people. And then I actually like look at them and I listen to them and it's just like, you call yourself Bono and The Edge? You don't even have a fucking name. You're The Edge.
The Edge.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck
The
you.
attitude,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
You've got
The
Edge
only-
and the Edge.
Yeah, the only Edge I respect is Edge the wrestler.
Okay, how
See,
is
and
the
it, like
song?
if you two were fucking wrestlers, it's like who cares? Yeah, they give themselves a name, but they're not fucking wrestlers, are they? They're musicians.
uh,
How is
yeah.
the song Sunday Bloody Sunday? Because it's a U2 song, and I know the Richard Cheese cover, and I actually liked it a lot.
Okay, you know
But I
what?
don't know
Mm.
how the original
I'm gonna look
sounds.
it up. It was
It's
on.
whaley and annoying, probably.
Sunday. Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up because it was. I remember it being on the Gran Turismo 3 soundtrack.
Mm.
Gran Turismo
And
3.
they had that song "Beautiful Day." It's a beautiful day.
That song, it fucks, but also I will listen to about 3 seconds of it and then be like, yeah, that's enough. Whereas like
Yeah.
with or without you, I will be like, oh no, I am very, very happy and it's time to sing like my heart's just been broken.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like I will just it's gone.
Yeah, there's some like it's like they're the band that like everyone knows the songs that are really big and they'll sing along when they come on, but I'm never gonna actively look up YouTube.
And Blondie.
Okay, I liked its soundtrack.
Music
And
still
music
on
still on
MTV.
MTV.
I liked its
I will
soundtrack.
look up
in high
1985
school.
by Bowling for Soup though. I will look that song up.
Yeah, that's the
Did
one
you know
thing
that's a
anyone took
cover?
away from this episode.
What?
It is?
Yeah, Bowling for Soup's version is a cover.
No.
Yep. They are not the original artist.
Who originally did it? SR71.
SR71?
It
What
was
the
me,
fuck?
actually. I did
And
it.
then during
It was
the
me,
plague,
Austin.
during the
It's
plague
me,
years,
Austin.
someone tried to do an updated version, but I don't
The
think it
only
got very far.
the only thing I know from SR71 is that one song.
That one
Goodbye,
song.
so long, nice try. You know.
I actually don't know what you're talking about. But
Oh, well, okay. Well,
Well, fuck
let's
you then.
search up. Yeah.
the only thing I know about the
From tomorrow.
SR-71 is that it was a supersonic surveillance aircraft of the United States Air Force.
Yeah,
The
whatever.
SR-71
Canadian.
Blackbird
I can't believe.
with a climbing altitude of over 32,000 feet.
God bless America.
Read my Christmas list.
That's my band. All right, moving on. Let's so the next band here we have is Infrared.
Wait, wasn't U2 also named after a bomber?
I don't know.
I'm noticing a lot of patterns here right now. Yeah.
I just realized that.
A lot of bands are named after planes.
Foo Fighters were named after air fighters.
Well,
Rammstein.
my
Rammstein.
favorite airplane has got to be Metallica, obviously.
Rammstein.
My favorite
based
airplane's
off
got
the
the B-52. The Love Shack.
No, I
Guys,
can't wait to hop in my Jack Stauber airplane and
guys,
fly
not
off into
only
the
is
sunset.
the U2 also a fucking fighter plane, it is also manufactured by Lockheed, just like the SR-71.
wow.
Well, you know, when you do one thing right, I guess you got to keep doing it.
Rammstein
Mhm.
was named after the air show disaster at Rammstein, Germany.
Damn.
So I think, yeah.
Led Zeppelin was named after what would ultimately be a disaster if it were to be made.
Yeah, my favorite band off a historical event, the Wiggles band.
Bro,
Named after the Great Wiggling of
Okay.
1784.
What? The Wiggles fuck, man. They
Fruit
fuck so
salad.
hard.
Yummy,
Do you know they
yummy.
did an 18+ show, like run of shows over here
Yeah, I heard
with
about
the
that.
What?
original cut, like the original
That's so
people?
weird. Why would it be 18?
They all just
Because it was
walked out
all
in
the
body
18.
paint.
Yeah, it
they
was
can
all the
only
18+
wiggle
people
so
that, like,
much with their clothes on, man.
I mean, all the kids that listened to
Right.
them in the early days are like over 18 now.
Yeah, they're older, but like
Yeah.
what, like
Wait.
18 plus usually
They're all
denotes that
horny.
like
Dallas.
It's just
only
topless wiggle. It's the Wigglers and the Wiggle Juniors. They're out on stage, man.
Yeah,
I don't like the
Most of
idea
the
of
original
juniors at an
listeners.
18 plus show.
I never listened to the
No,
Wiggles.
no,
So
the Wiggles Junior.
Oh. I still don't get it, but okay.
That's their dick.
oh!
get it?
Ah,
you understand now.
you're welcome.
You feel it, Mr. Krabs?
Do you get it?
They,
Do it now,
yeah,
Mr.
they
Wiggle.
took that episode off of streaming.
Oh, what?
Wait, the feel it now, Mr. Krabs?
That's
What?
the Penny Raid episode.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, it was the episode about
Oh.
raiding panties, so it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Look, I mean, I get it, but like, I mean, they get in trouble at the end, so I feel like it's.
All right. Has anyone listened to Infrared?
Nope.
No.
Okay,
They
maybe
have
like
Oh,
like
no.
220 monthly listeners on Spotify, Dallas.
all right. How about
Nobody's listened to them.
how about
No,
Nas?
wait, Dallas, before you click it again, I like how we're either getting incredibly popular
Yeah.
bands that everyone has definitely heard of or listened to at least once in their life, or someone that I didn't even know existed until you opened your
What
mouth.
was the first one?
Yeah, pretty much.
Bryson Tiller?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bryson
Yeah,
Tiller,
Oh, yeah.
whose most recent song was 2015, and then he released a remix in 2022.
Mm. Got that career on lock.
I know, right?
Nas.
Nas?
Yeah.
He's a rapper.
Man,
Also a rapper with 370,000 listeners.
That's a lot more than 222.
All right, next one. Trails and Ways.
That's my thoughts on Nas. Wow, he has a lot of people listening to him.
Yeah, I mean, at least I know who.
Trails
Like, I've
and
heard the name
Ways.
before.
Let's see,
Nas,
what's
but I don't
their-
know if I-
They look kind of cool. They got 38,000.
Are they like a folk band, like a Mumford and Sons type?
It looks that way, yeah.
And so,
That's what it sounds
yeah,
like
giving
just
the
based on the
vibes.
name.
Okay.
the first
and
thing that pops up
jangly.
for me is their Facebook page.
mm.
Mm. So they're marketing solely to the boomers.
How about Sage the Gemini?
What?
No.
Sorry, I was vibing to Trails and Ways.
Which has 3
Like-
million monthly listeners, by the way.
Wait,
Sage
what
the
did you say it was? Sage and Gemini?
Sage the Gemini.
Sage the
Sage,
Gemini. I feel like I actually have heard that. I've heard of him.
Another rap
He,
artist.
But I don't know anything
his
about them.
number 2 song
He's
was from
tall.
the Scoob album. Let's go.
From
Dude,
the
this
what
guy-
album?
What?
I was just gonna say this guy's almost 2 meters tall.
Ooh.
Almost.
That's fucking tall, man.
He's
Can
younger
anyone
than
tell me
me.
what that is in freedom units?
It is
Oh, he.
Isn't that 6'5"?
6'4".
Okay, I was close.
How many bald eagles stacked
no,
end to
Not
end?
6'4". No, that's
Yeah.
not 6'4". That's actually 6'6".
Oh,
I only know
Okay,
one
my
song
dude
he's
is
on.
fucking tall. Holy shit.
Yeah.
damn.
I only know one of his songs apparently, and it's because he's featured on the Flow Rider song "Going Down for Real."
Mm.
You know that one. That's
Oh.
It's
like,
going down.
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
know, like,
Okay. In that
it's
case, that's
going
my
down
favorite
for
song.
real. Yeah, which is unfortunate that I don't know any of his other songs. But
Yeah. Unfortunate. All right, next one.
That's probably where I've heard
How
his
I
about-
thought
name.
he had a song
my
called
God.
Guatemala, but I was just
Please.
having a really not good English
Bro,
word.
he's got a song called Butter.
Butter.
Put it dog.
Anyway,
How about
a dog.
Schoolboy Q?
what?
Schoolboy Q.
Yeah, Schoolboy
School-
Q. 8 million
Okay.
monthly
His number 1
listeners.
song is called Collard Greens.
I love
Oh.
it.
8 million monthly listeners, though.
Isn't that like a southern dish or something? Collard
It's
greens.
just it's just greens.
Oh.
I appreciate that the album itself is called Oxymoron.
Collard greens, is that an oxymoron?
No.
Okay, moving
Well,
on.
I
then.
mean, technically, if it's green, it's a color. So
Collard, as someone who's never eaten collard greens, I'm just looking up pictures of it right now. That looks fucking gross.
it is gross. It's
Yeah.
terrible.
Okay.
It's pretty bad.
Like, and
You
I
eat
like
it because
vegetables.
it's full of vitamins. You don't eat it because it's good for you.
Like,
Okay.
that's the thing. Like, you can have a fucking tasty salad.
Okay.
Oh, I
But
would
then there's
fuck
That's
with
this.
this.
method of shoving it all in the soup.
He was on the Black Panther. He did music for the Black Panther. That's cool.
He was on the Black Panther.
Yeah. One
He
of
was
his
part- he
album
was part of-
covers is a dude pissing his pants.
One of his songs was like Soccer Dad or
Oh, no.
something.
No, he appears in the Cherry Bomb album by Tyler the Creator.
And Tyler the Creator is
Oh,
dope.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Tyler
He was
great in
he had
Jackass
some
4
music
too.
in the Creed 2.
And Jackass 4 too.
Mhm.
The second version of Jackass.
There's Jackass 4.5, so I mean, there kind of is Jackass 4 too.
Yeah.
Jackass featuring Bam Margera.
He was in one. I just watched that movie. That's why it's on my head. That's why it's in my head. And
Yeah,
like,
he's in one. It's not credited at all.
yeah,
Yeah.
they don't even mention it. I was like, wait, that's Bam. What the fuck?
That's just like out of
Like,
nowhere, and then he just
then
doesn't
he's
show up
just
again
gone.
because he like, he was like not sober. He didn't like.
Yeah, there was a bunch of shit that went down, but
Yeah, I hate the people from Jackass. I think they're all terrible people.
it's funny to watch though.
I like watching them get hurt. Don't get me wrong. I'm just gonna pirate that shit though.
Steve-O getting his fucking balls and dick covered in Africanized bees was one of the most horrifying things I've ever seen, and that was just in his last movie.
Ella Henderson, 15 million monthly listeners.
Ella
Henderson.
Okay,
I recognize her because back in the day I listened to Ghost, and when I type in Ghost, I see the album cover of Ella Henderson with her song Ghost. I'm like,
that was her debut single.
That makes sense.
Probably infinitely less cool than the band Ghost.
I know her.
I'm seeing Ghost in LA this summer.
Oh, that fucks, man. I'm so jealous.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
I've just been blasting Meliora recently. Going back to that.
I love
one.
Prequel.
Mhm.
Prequel and Opus and Eponymous are my favorite too. But that's not who we're talking about. We're talking about Ella Henderson.
I know, but Ghost is cooler.
I know her.
I'd rather be talking about Ghost.
The song Brave fucks.
Okay.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Moving on. Oh, but we got John Mayer.
John Mayer.
Dude, he was in an episode of Impractical Jokers like a few weeks ago or something.
His first song is called "You're Gonna Live Forever," which is not true, so I don't trust him.
John Mayer is like one of my problematic faves. I fucking love John Mayer. I would. He's like one of those people too that I'm like I'm not gay, but I would let him do anything to me. I don't know why.
He kind of looks like a math teacher I had.
All he has to tell me is that my body's a wonderland. And
Absolutely, dude. I'm fucking in.
And he'll go, man. It's all his.
All he has to tell me is he's got a room for two, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
But my biggest issue
all he's got to do is pay my bills, and I'm like, damn.
Look, I'll be honest. I do fuck pretty hard with Waiting on the World to Change.
Dude, Continuum, that album is fucking incredible.
You're
it's
gonna
so
hate
good.
me, but I've never listened to a single John Mayer song.
You would have absolutely listened to a John Mayer song at some point in your life and not realized.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's
Waiting
so
on the World
weird.
to Change is probably the one you have heard.
Yeah.
Maybe
so
Gravity.
Also, Your Body's a Wonderland. I mean, those two are like.
Oh yeah, Your Body's a Wonderland.
Your Body's a Wonderland.
In the world on Spotify.
Dallas, if you want to experience pain without actually playing it on the guitar, but just like thinking about playing it, look up Neon by John Mayer.
Neon
gonna
is
hurt.
amazing.
Gonna hurt your fucking head.
Okay.
I kind of want Dallas to look it up right this second
I'll look it up after the
and have his
podcast.
head break.
But let's
I
move
I just
on
want
to
to
the
see your
next.
reaction.
Okay.
Dallas has to have it learned on the guitar by next week.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh,
At
fuck.
least you need to learn the chorus and play the
I
chorus.
play baritone
Next
guitar
week.
too, so I'd have to like translate it.
Hit the capo it.
I don't even know what a baritone guitar
it's a
is.
different tuning too.
It's like
so-
longer and lower.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Riley's
So
played it.
like bass, but with like a little exponent 2 next to
It's
it?
like a
It's
it's an octave between a guitar and a bass.
it's a piccolo bass.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know what a piccolo is. Okay.
Mm, there you go.
Me when I watch Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, Riley's played my
Me
baritone.
I
when
know
I
what a
flew
piccolo
on an
is.
orchestra instead of a band for 1 year, so that was kind of weird.
Riley's
Oh.
played my baritone, am I right?
Yeah, your baritone is actually in the first single of my sister and I's band.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So there.
And if I had a nickel for every person in this call that was in a band or wrote music, I think I'd have 4 nickels.
Yeah,
Confirmed.
Gypsy, very well known band member of a
Look,
song.
I've written lyrics to songs before.
He's
I'll have
written
you
he's
know.
written lyrics to the new Too Many Co-host theme song.
Yeah. Too many co-hosts, not enough body bags. That's my line. I
Yeah.
came up with.
Okay, that's actually a really fucking dope line, though.
Yeah.
True.
I was
I'm
gonna
gonna
say, like,
listen to the first
Goes
I didn't
15
want to
bars.
push it
seconds of the new
anymore because.
theme.
Hey, what?
I only listened to the first 15 seconds of the new theme, but it sounded good enough from there that I stopped listening to it, uninstalled it off my phone, and said, "Good job."
It's like great.
Okay.
Print it,
Oh,
guys.
that's some support.
I have
Guess who's never buying a
listed-
shirt? Mine.
yeah. I can
Can we
tell
get
who's
not enough
not buying.
co-hosts too many body bags on a T-shirt though?
Yeah.
I would.
That'd be a
support
good
it.
idea.
Can we
for
just
next one.
sell body bags?
Too many co-hosts body
Too many
bag.
co-host body bags.
Oh, that should have been our April Fool's thing.
That would be fucking
Damn
awesome,
it.
man.
That's good.
I want to do a
Next
merch
year.
line of something with body bags someday.
Yeah. Speaking of
Dallas's reply to me was that those are great when I sent the lyrics. And I didn't want to push it anymore, but I wanted to say, like, if nothing else, you better include that body bag line. So I'm glad he kept it. 'Cause I was like, I was pretty proud of that. That was the first one I came up with.
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Speaking of not enough, Little John.
Dude. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's hard not to include the Get Low. Get Low is such an obvious choice.
Oh
Did
man.
you know that the directors for the music video of Turn Down for What are now Oscar award winning directors of Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Is
I don't
that
think I've
factual?
ever listened to
That's
this man in
factual.
my life.
It's true.
I like the
Well, it's unfortunate that they had to go to such a shit place after such an amazing.
After such an
It's
amazing
all
music video,
downhill
it's
after
all down.
Turn
Yeah,
Down for What?
yeah. Well, fuck that movie. Fuck the. Ugh. Just kidding. No, that's great. I love it.
I know.
I will admit, his bio on Spotify is pretty fucking based. It's 2 sentences.
Wait, what?
Born and raised in ATL, ho. Let's get crunk.
I love it.
Yeah.
my
Keep
God,
it
his
simple,
name-
I think it's
stupid.
great.
Dude, his
I
name is
like-
Jonathan Smith.
I
He
thought it was.
literally has like the most fucking
I thought.
John Doe name I've heard
I thought it was.
without being named John Doe.
I thought it was
Yeah.
Hold on,
Lincoln
Jonathan
John
H.
Tana.
Smith.
Lincoln John Tana.
Fucking hell.
My boy, Jalabama.
Arkansas.
You could also
It's like
include
that meme with the.
his.
It's like that TikTok screenshot. It's like when his name starts with a J and it rhymes with one of the 50 states.
Hey, you be nice to my boy Jalorado, okay? He came up from nothing.
Hawaii.
Colorado.
My boy
I fuck
Jalaska.
Colorado.
Alaska.
Michigan.
I'm kind of surprised.
Puerto Rico.
Yo, my boy Jorgen.
Schwab.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jorgen. I'm kind of surprised.
And then you've got just the really, really obvious Jersey.
Mhm.
Jersey.
Yeah.
No,
New
it's
Jersey.
No,
Jersey.
no,
Oh, God.
yeah,
New Jersey. New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Or New York.
That's
Ju-
what
Jersey.
anti-Semitic people call New York and New Jersey already, I'm sure.
God.
Arkansas,
the
Jexus. Don't forget about my boy Jexus.
How about
Yes.
Florida?
California.
Joe
Alabama.
Allen.
How
Connecticut.
about North
Joklahoma.
Dakota?
Dude, imagine being
Jow-
called Joklahoma.
Jow-
You're a joke.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Washington.
Michigan.
Michigan sounds like a slur. I don't like it.
Hawaii.
North Dakota. South Dakota.
Wisconsin.
Arizona.
We're
How
just
about
gonna name all 50 states with a J in front.
Exactly.
Jode Island?
Leave
Florida.
this in, Dallas. This is gold. Leave this in.
Joshington.
Nevada.
Nevada. Mexico.
Utah.
Anything with new is so bad.
Definitely isn't gonna get us kids.
I feel like we've got all of them. I really miss
We
it.
hear too many co-hosts respect Judaism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about my boy
you're right.
Indianapolis?
If we're doing
Indiana.
cities, that's like a whole new
Oh,
fucking
sorry. Illinois.
Indianapolis is a city.
Chicago.
Chicago.
That's just forgotten.
Hawaii.
Dallas. My boy Dallas.
Hmm.
My favorite country, Jerusalem. I get it because it starts with a J.
Nah, man. My favorite company. My favorite country. Just Australia.
Favorite company.
Australia. Some guy named Josh Australia.
Who can I forget
You
our
guys remember the Battle of the Joshes like a couple of years ago, though, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Oh man.
yeah.
And then
They all
that
went to
little
Australia
kid
afterwards.
Josh won.
Oh,
There you
so
go.
I'm
that's
pretty
why
sure
I
they
know so
went
many
to-
Joshes here.
I don't know about Australia. I'm pretty sure they went to New Zealand.
Nah, bro, it's Zealand,
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Come on.
Me win Japan.
I think New Mexico wins though for me.
New Mexico.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I like New Mexico.
Because it's white people Mexico.
There's a staggering amount of people in America that don't realize that's actually a state.
What?
Yeah,
New Mexico? It's
No, New
crazy.
Mexico.
Who doesn't
Yeah,
realize
I
that New
remember.
Mexico is a state?
yeah.
Bro, whatever happened to old Jexico? Rest
True.
in peace.
True.
That's a
Rename to Central America on
It's not
just about
even-
every map.
it's not even Mexico.
yeah.
Old Mexico is
Hey,
just,
you know what?
it's just
No,
Spain.
old Mexico was Florida until he took it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Like, this is ours now.
The Louisiana Purchase.
I hate it here.
I'm
I
so
love it,
glad
yeah.
we broke away from Jitten.
Idaho.
Britain.
Wait,
How about
Georgia.
Georgia?
Because it's 7J, it's still
Georgia.
or 7G, it's a J.
Georgia.
Yeah, it's Georgia.
It's still
So.
Georgia.
How about,
Leave this in, Dallas. That was all gold. Leave all that in.
what about Virginia?
Virginia?
Virginia.
West
Just Virginia.
How
Montana.
about just Virginia?
Yes, Virginia.
Georgia. Jake Job.
John
Judge
Tree
Joe.
Road.
Jerks.
Dude, you ever seen the
Oh.
video? I'm sure I've showed it to at least Alice, but the rest of you ever seen the video where it's Country Roads, but I lose all sense of reality or something?
No.
Okay, let me find the exact title because I don't want to for people at home. But anyway, keep the thing going as I do that.
Okay, let's
Fun
end
fact
our.
about that song, actually, real quick.
Mhm.
The people who actually wrote that song, it was not John Denver, but the people who wrote that song for John Denver at the time had never actually been to West Virginia. They were currently driving to West Virginia when they wrote that song
Nice.
Nice.
for the first
Okay.
time in their lives.
I'm putting it.
Were
in
they
the,
on
I'm gonna put
country
it in the
roads
music
though?
chat.
I mean, I'd assume.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's called "Take Me Home, Country Roads," except I lose all grasp on reality during the chorus, and
Oh.
it's just it's a cover of the song, and he
Yeah.
sings it
Please
right
tell me
the
he just
first
like
time.
stares off into space during the chorus.
Well, during the chorus, he jumbles up the lyrics, and so
Mm.
Okay.
so he's singing it normal at first, and then when he goes and does the second one, it's like completely all jumbled up, and it's like I don't know how the fuck he does it. It's so amazing.
Nice.
But yeah, I highly recommend watching that. Anyway, we were talking about other bands.
Yeah. So Lincoln Jontana. I like his song that he featured in from Usher's.
Did you say Lincoln Jontana?
Yeah.
Lincoln Jontana.
That was the whole reason why we were making the whole Jay
Oh,
States joke.
Jeez, not a real fan. Don't even remember the conversation.
I remember
Yeah,
my
I
boy,
literally
Lil
don't
Jon
remember
Tana.
why we got into that.
I remember. But,
I was just
yeah,
taken aback whether there's someone named John Tana.
the Usher
That's like the
song. Yeah,
it's like the shitty fucking non-Latin version of Santana.
he plays on Usher's. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
That was so wrong. Carry
Plays
on.
the triangle.
There's a playlist on Spotify called Little John Johnny Stockton. I don't know if that has to do with anything, but it came up when I looked him up.
Nice. So I think everyone's got through Lil Jon. Let's do one more here.
Let's do one more decent one where people actually know what the
Okay,
fucking
let me skip this one then. I'll skip that one. Oh, here we go. Journey.
You gotta say them out loud when you skip them.
Journey.
though.
Journey.
How about tell me your favorite Journey song?
The guy who wrote the piano part for "Don't Stop Believin'"
Mhm.
is now married to a televangelist, and
cringe.
he claims that he had always written that song as a Christian anthem.
Ah, yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
So I got a funny story
But-
about this, but you guys can.
I like Journey. They're fun.
The
Separate
only
Ways is a great song.
The only one I can actually name is Don't Stop Believing.
Any Way You Want It is another good one.
Oh,
yes.
Okay, time for me to shit on a
Um,
Journey song. You got
Shit on
Love and
Someone look up
Yes,
Journey
shit on just
scandals, so
one.
one of us can just throw hate towards Journey.
No, I'm gonna
Okay.
throw hate on their lyrics. So you have Love and Touch and Squeezing, which it only like it's a 4-minute song, but it really ends at like 2.5 minutes because the rest of the minute and a half is na 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 na
Oh
na
yeah. Yep.
na
No.
na. They do it like
Uh,
8 fucking
For
times.
me, I
There's
love.
this one fucking song I've been listening to, right? I can't think of the name of it right now, but like it's 1 minute of just instrumentals, 30 seconds of like him talking, and then the exact same instrumentals repeated for another minute for an outro. And I'm like,
Nice.
just shorten your fucking song. Just shorten it.
dude.
I
I
found the
found-
drama.
Oh.
Oh,
So it has to
Wait, what
do
the
with
fuck?
the fact.
It's actually hilarious.
Okay.
They're suing each other because Neil Sean allegedly spent over $1 million on the band's shared American Express card,
base.
That's fucking awesome.
Holy shit.
That's funny.
A lot.
including $400,000 in a single month in 2022.
What do you buy? What do you buy?
2022. I thought this was
He's
like
like-
like back when they were in their prime. I didn't know this was like
They just
last
did
year.
a concert in Lollapalooza.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they have like because Steve Perry, the original lead singer, isn't with them anymore.
Mhm.
But they have like this Filipino guy that sounds exactly like Steve Perry when he sings. It's weird to look up on stage. It's like that is not Steve Perry, but it's just like this random guy from the Philippines.
Yeah, he's like he did like karaoke versions of the song.
And then they saw it online and they're like, oh well, here now we can start touring again.
Say no more. You're
Yeah.
coming with us. Say
To be
goodbye to your
honest,
family.
I think that could happen
I
really
like to
with
think
any
that they
band
did
if
like
they tried hard
contact
enough.
him beforehand.
Oh yeah.
Like, he was just like at work one day, and then these dudes showed up and like, "Hey, is this you? Yeah, cool." Threw a bag over his head, and now he's just doing tours.
That's how everyone joins bands, isn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine being so
I was
good
gonna-
at singing that Journey comes into your workplace and kidnaps you.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I was gonna say about like sort of repetitive fucking pointless songs or whatever. We were talking about na 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 and all that shit. I found an album. Well, I rediscovered an album that I had originally discovered in high school